You do you love the classic John Candy movie Canadian Bacon?
I do. I love it. I enjoy it. It's not my favorite John Candy, but it is definitely enjoyable.
Did you know that was directed by Michael Moore?
You know what? Now that you say that, I recall that, but I wouldn't have been able to recall that without you saying it. But once you said it, I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. It was.
I saw it on Netflix or something, and I played the trailer for my son. I was like, this movie. The director of Roger and Me, that's what he was known for. And so I was like, wow, that's pretty crazy. You got Alan Alda and and John Candy, and there's a whole lot of people in Rhea Perlman, and it's from the director of Roger and Me.
Yep.
So tomorrow we do have Gauntlet in basketball. So I'm guessing there might be some golf questions tomorrow. Just guessing.
There may be. I'm actually thinking. So this may be a sneak peek, but in honor of one of the biggest sports stories of, well, let's call it the decade. Tuesday's Redemption may be an entire Tiger Woods quiz.
All right, I like that. That's awesome. Yeah. Hey, Bulbous showed up in the chat. We're going to bring him on just to say hello before we kick off the show because. That's the rule, man. So let's see. It says he's muted though. Hey, Bulbous, you there? We really got to get this whole call-in thing working better.
Bulbous just has to unmute.
He just has to. But people don't. All right, whatever. I think we waited too long. All right, Bulbous, you're technically on the show. And what's your favorite golfer? Tiger Woods. All right, cool. There we go. All right, so I think we should get started.
Let's do it.
You had your chance there, buddy. You had your chance. I don't know how they do this on radio. I think they have producers who do this kind of stuff. All right, folks. So I think we're going to do some trivia. So without any more of our yapping, which, by the way, it's 10:30, so at this hour, it's not like you got to get to another show. I think we should get started.
Let's do it.
All right, Rob. Play some Clash. All right. I knew it. Good guess. All right, we are playing Trivia Clash, folks, and tonight is a Nitro edition. So, 15 questions, 7 seconds to answer each. Brent, is there a theme?
I believe this is sports by the numbers.
All right.
There are numbers involved in the answers.
All right. So that's cool. Sports by the numbers. That's what we're going to do. And good luck, everyone. Brent, take it away.
All right. Let's check out the beginning of this Nitro edition of Trivia Clash, starting with question number 1. How many points is a touchdown worth in football? 2 points, 3 points, or 6 points? All right, off to a nice start here. Yes, a touchdown is worth 6 points in football. Then you can decide to go for a 1 or 2 point conversion. Unless it's the XFL, which I've heard there could be 3 point conversions, but I digress. 539 getting that one right. We lost just 15, a little under 3% go down, and we'll move on to question number 2. How many points is a free throw in the NBA? 1 point, 2 points, or 3 points? Yeah, hitting a shot from the charity stripe will get you 1 point in basketball. 546 getting that one right. Just 11 go down, about 2%. And we'll move on to question number 3. How many yards is a false start penalty in the NFL? Is it 5, 10, or 15 yards? Yeah, a false start penalty will typically cost you 5 yards in the NFL. 527 getting that one right. 23 go down, about 4%. And we'll move on to question number 4, brought to you by Coswell. What score does love represent in tennis? 0, 15, or 40? Yeah, the term love refers to a score of 0 in tennis. 525 getting that one right. 16 go down. We lost about 3% on question number 4. We'll move on and take a look at question number 5. How many minutes is a minor penalty in the NHL? 2, 3, or 5 minutes? Yeah, a minor penalty in the NHL is 2 minutes, while a major penalty is 5 minutes. 503 all over that one. We did lose 16, about 3% go down. And we will move on to question number 6. In golf, an eagle is how many strokes under par? 1, 2, or 3 under? Yeah, an eagle represents a score that is 2 strokes under par in golf. Tiger almost had an eagle on 16. He almost aced it. That was probably the shot of the tournament there that clinched it for him. 504 getting that one right. Just 11 go down, about 2% again. And we'll move on to question number 7. How many minutes is a half in pro soccer? Is it 30, 45, or 60 minutes? Yeah, a typical half in pro soccer is 45 minutes, plus whatever the referee adds for stoppage time. 453 getting that one right. We did lose 46, about 9% go down on question number 7. And very quickly, as is appropriate for a Nitro, we have reached the halfway point. We are, in fact, halfway through this Nitro edition of Trivia Clash. It is sports by the numbers. Let's check out the back half of our quiz, starting with question number 8. How long is each half in NCAA men's basketball? Is it 12, 15, or 20 minutes? Unlike the NBA, which has 4 12-minute quarters, men's NCAA basketball has 2 20-minute halves. 479 getting that one right. We lost just 18 on that one, a little over 3.5%. We'll move on to question number 9. What is the longest field goal in NFL history? Is it 63, 64, or 65 yards? All I know is it was probably kicked in Denver. Yes, Matt Prater of the Denver Broncos kicked the 64-yard field goal in 2013. You think the altitude may have helped? 259 getting that one right. Ooh, wow, we had a bit of a stumble on that one. 189, about 42% go down on question 9. Good news, this is a Nitro, which means you do have an extra life if you need to use it. And we'll move on to question number 10. What is the highest 3-dart score possible? 180, 190, or 200? As they say when you watch the old English pub shows, 180! It is obtained when all 3 darts land in the triple 20.
Do you watch a lot of old English pub shows?
No, it's been years since I've watched Pub Night, on the old on Sportsnet in Canada. But 410 apparently we're all over that. Just 19 go down, about 4.5%. And we'll move on to question number 11. How long does the Kentucky Derby race last? About 1 minute, 2 minutes, or 3 minutes? It is commonly referred to as the fastest 2 minutes in sports. 330 getting that one right. We did lose 78, about 19% go down on question number 11. And we'll move on to question number 12. What is the lowest 72-hole score at the Masters? 267, 269, or 270? had to sneak a Masters question in there somehow. But yes, the feat has been accomplished twice. First by Tiger himself back in 1997, and matched by Jordan Spieth in 2015. 270 is your correct answer. 268 getting that one right. We did lose 78, about 22.5% go down on question 12. And we have reached our final countdown.
It's the final countdown.
You could have done like Eye of the Tiger or something. Do that for tomorrow, Rob.
There we go. Tuesday, when we do the Tiger trivia.
Right, okay, yeah.
All right, it is our final countdown, our final 3 questions. Best of luck to everyone still alive. Let's check out the first of our final 3, starting with question 13. How many singles matches are at the Ryder Cup? Is it 8, 10, or 12? Ooh, we've had our first fumble of this Nitro.
Should I stay or should I go?
Yeah, the final day of Ryder Cup action sees all 12 members of each team competing in singles matches. 12 is your correct answer. 116 get it right. 185 go down. We lost 61%. And we are ready to check out our penultimate question. Here is question 14. What deficit is the biggest comeback in FBS history? 31, 35, or 38 points? Oh my, we are stumbling and fumbling big time now. Yeah, in 2006, Michigan State rallied down 38-3 to defeat Northwestern 41-38, the biggest comeback in FBS history. So 35 points, your correct answer. 42 getting that one right. We lost 140 on that one. 76% go down. Well, again, this is a Nitro. If you have an extra life, now is your last opportunity to use it. So for the 42 still alive, plus anyone that has an extra life, remember to keep on believing.
Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling.
All right, best of luck to everyone that is still alive. Let's check out our final question of this Nitro edition of Trivia Clash. It is Sports by the Numbers. Here is question number 15. How many laps is the Daytona 500? Is it 200, 250, or 500? Yeah, the Daytona International Speedway is 2.5 miles long, making it 200 laps to complete the race. 48 getting that one right. We lost just 12 on the final question. So congratulations to the 48 winners that are going to be sharing in tonight's prize. Turned out we ended up landing on some pretty good payout for those 48. We'll do a quick calculation and let you know what you're going to be taking home.
All right. For a couple of 30-cent nights, it's nice to see us back over $2. All right, so 48 winners taking home either $2.09 or $2.08. Congratulations to all of you. I have a feeling that 35-point comeback, I think that 38, a lot of people saw that when they Googled it and didn't realize that was a score and not the death. So pretty sneaky, Brent. I'm sure that wasn't by accident. So good going, everybody who made it to the end, all 48 of you. So we have got a week in review gauntlet tomorrow at 8:30, and I think Brent has already announced that one day this week we'll be doing a Tiger quiz. Did you say you're going to do a Tiger gauntlet or a Tiger?
I think a Tiger redemption.
I think that's
appropriate, right?
Very appropriate. Yes, Tiger redemption quiz. That is awesome. So that'll be not tomorrow, but we are back tomorrow at 8:30 with a week in review gauntlet, and tomorrow we're going to have a 10:30 basketball hosted by DJ Zed. So congratulations to our 48 winners. Thanks to absolutely everybody who played tonight. Hopefully we will see you all again tomorrow, plus a bunch more people. Until then, on behalf of myself, Rob, Brent, and John, stay sharp. Don't do anything we wouldn't do. And above all else, please stay hyped.